Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0501, signifies a performance or range issue within the CVT speed sensor circuit. This code is particularly relevant to the Honda Accord models from 2023 and onwards, when the rotational speed ratio between the continuously variable transmission CVT speed sensor and the CVT drive pulley speed sensor is detected to be out of specifications. The Transmission Control Module, TCM, identifies this abnormality. This prompts the TCM to store the DTC P0501 in its memory, indicating that there is a fault that needs to be addressed. The TCM plays a crucial role in managing the transmission functions by processing data from various sensors, including the CVT speed sensor, to optimize gear shifting and transmission efficiency. Addressing this issue promptly is vital for ensuring the proper functioning of the vehicle's transmission system and avoiding further complications. Familiarizing oneself with the relevant systems and components is the first step in troubleshooting this DTC. The DTC P0501 indicates a malfunction in the CVT speed sensor circuit. The CVT speed sensor is responsible for monitoring the rotational speed of the transmission's fluid and providing this data to the TCM for optimal performance. A key aspect of its function is to maintain a precise relationship with the CVT drive pulley speed sensor to ensure that gear transitions are smooth and efficient. The CVT speed sensor is typically located on the transmission assembly, specifically near the valve body. In most cases, it is mounted on the outer section of the transmission case for easy accessibility. The performance of the CVT speed sensor is crucial. If it deviates from the expected parameters, it can lead to erroneous shifting or acceleration behaviors in the vehicle. Thus, addressing this code not only involves inspecting the sensor itself, but also ensuring that all associated connections are intact, given its pivotal role in transmission control. Several factors can trigger the DTC P0501. One common cause is poor electrical connections between the CVT speed sensor and the TCM. If the connection isn't secure or has corrosion, it might affect the signal sent to the TCM. Loose terminals are another potential issue. Terminals must be properly seated for accurate data transmission. Additionally, if the CVT speed sensor is faulty or malfunctioning, this will directly result in an incorrect reading of vehicle speed. This can lead the TCM to conclude that there is a performance issue, hence storing the DTC. Each of these components interacts closely, and failure in one area can lead to diagnostic trouble codes stemming from another. Therefore, understanding these possible causes is essential in pinpointing the underlying issue. The presence of DTC P0501 can manifest a variety of symptoms affecting the overall driving experience. One common symptom is erratic or harsh shifting, where the vehicle may struggle to change gears smoothly, affecting ride comfort. Reduced acceleration could also be noted. If the TCM is receiving incorrect or inconsistent speed data, it may limit power to the transmission to avoid further complications. Additionally, the failure of the CVT speed sensor could lead to an increased risk of transmission overheating, as the system might not properly adjust to operational conditions. Drivers may notice an unusual delay in responsiveness or even find themselves in limp mode, where the system restricts functionality to avoid severe damage. Understanding these symptoms helps in identifying the potential problem early and taking corrective actions promptly. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0501, it is essential to raise the vehicle on a lift safely. This allows access to the undercarriage while the vehicle remains stable. Once elevated, ensure that the four wheels can rotate freely, as this is crucial for subsequent testing. After confirming that the vehicle is securely supported, the next action is to start the engine. It is important to disable the Vehicle Stability Assist (VSA) feature during this process, as it may interfere with the testing conditions. The goal is to run the vehicle at a steady engine speed, typically at 1,000 RPM or higher, which allows the sensors to provide accurate readings. This step sets the foundation for accurate diagnosis and ensures that the vehicle is prepared for further evaluation. The second step in troubleshooting DTC P0501 involves putting the vehicle in drive and monitoring its behavior. This means that while the engine is running at a stable speed, the vehicle should be driven in its standard operational mode. During this process, the technician should confirm that the wheels can accelerate effectively and then release the accelerator pedal after at least 4 seconds. Observing the vehicle's ability to slow down and stop is crucial, as any inconsistency may point to a malfunction with the CVT speed sensor or its related components. By allowing the wheels to come to a stop, it tests the system's ability to respond accurately to changes in speed. This step is part of evaluating the overall performance of the transmission and helps determine if the issue relates to the speed sensor or possibly the TCM itself. In the third troubleshooting step for DTC P0501, a crucial inspection of the connections between the CVT speed sensor and TCM is conducted. This involves checking for any poor connections or loose terminals that may hinder electrical flow. If the connections are found to be faulty, this could explain the DTC being triggered. Additionally, the technician should verify that the CVT speed sensor is installed correctly. Misalignment or improper installation could affect its functionality and consequently its performance readings. If all connections and installation checks fall within normal conditions, it implies that the issue might lie directly with the CVT speed sensor itself and would necessitate further action or replacement. The thoroughness of this inspection can prevent overlooking simple issues that lead to significant operational concerns. The final repair verification step is critical to ensuring that the issue behind DTC P0501 is completely resolved. After any adjustments or replacements have been made, it is essential to retest the vehicle under the same conditions previously established. This retest confirms whether the repairs made have effectively resolved the underlying issue. Monitoring the DTC status is equally important. If the code does not reappear during this phase, it is a positive indication that the problem has been addressed. Ensuring that the CVT speed sensor operates normally after the repair indicates that the vehicle is back to optimal performance. This verification stage is essential for customer satisfaction and maintains the integrity of the vehicle's performance standards. Preventive maintenance is an essential step in avoiding the recurrence of DTC P0501. Regularly scheduled inspections of the CVT speed sensor can help identify issues before they lead to diagnostic trouble codes. Ensuring that electrical connections and terminals are not just functional, but also clean and secure, can significantly reduce the risk of performance failures. It is advisable to perform routine vehicle diagnostics focused on the transmission system, as this will help in identifying any impending concerns early on. By following these preventive measures, vehicle owners can maintain optimal transmission performance and prolong the lifespan of their Honda Accord's components. This proactive approach translates into fewer unexpected repairs and enhances the overall driving experience. In conclusion, the DTC P0501 highlights a significant performance-related issue with the CVT speed sensor circuit in the Honda Accord. By adhering to the established troubleshooting steps, technicians can systematically identify and resolve the root cause of the DTC. Identifying whether the issue stems from poor connections, loose terminals, or a faulty sensor itself is critical for timely repairs. Additionally, incorporating preventive maintenance practices not only helps to avoid future occurrences of this DTC, but also contributes to improved overall vehicle performance and reliability. This approach ensures that the transmission operates smoothly, allows for efficient power delivery, and enhances the lifespan of the Honda Accord's components. Ultimately, maintaining a checklist for both diagnostics and preventive maintenance significantly aids in achieving optimal vehicle health. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.